And now we're on to our calendar. These are our vocabulary words. I had them in the sheath yesterday, but it's kind of shiny, so I don't know how well it was. So I'm just going to hold it. If you would like to press pause and copy these words down, because most of our patterns this month are going to have something to do with each one of these vocabulary words. We went over rotation. As you can see, I am rotating our vocabulary list. That's rotation. And we also went over congruent. Congruent means the same. I hope yesterday at lunch or at dinner, when your mom or dad or brother or sister got the same thing you did for food, you said, "Oh, you're eating the congruent amount of pizza that I am." It might sound silly, but believe me, the more you use these words in your daily vocabulary, they become part of your lexicon. Also parallel. This is a review. But parallel, see the two L's in parallel? It's kind of neat because the word parallel has two parallel lines in it. These are two lines that continue on forever. I should put the little arrows right there. They continue on forever, and they are equal spacing apart, never getting closer nor farther away. That is a parallel line. Tenths. We know tenths from our daily ticker. Tenths is anything that has been cut up into 10 pieces. The whole has been cut up into 10 pieces. We also learned that in 4th grade, that anything to the right place value of the decimal point is called the tenths place value. So those are our new two words for today, parallel and tenths. And if you didn't quite get that, just rewind and write it down and then put it into your own words, that you don't forget what those two words mean. Now, looking at our calendar, today is Wednesday the 3rd. And since we don't have enough knowledge to have an empirical truth of what the pattern is, we're just going to have to look and see after about 2 weeks. And we do notice something, don't we? We notice that instead of a green square, and these two green squares are congruent, but these two tabs aren't, because this one has an orange circle. But look at this. We have a rectangle. Now I'm just going to introduce this today. It's going to be farther on down the month, but I want you to notice the similarities between the rectangle and the square. Press pause and tell me, what similarities do they have? What are the same things? Okay, if you're back with us, you should have noticed that they have 90-degree angles in each one of the corners. They also have 4 sides. They're called quadrilaterals, because in Latin, quadro means 4. If you speak Spanish, cuatro, 4. Quadrilateral, any shape that has 4 sides. But there is something mainly different between a square and a rectangle. And we'll go into further detail when we hit one of those vocabulary words. But I just want you to start noticing that there are very similar things, attributes about rectangles and squares. And later on, I'll give you the definition of what a square is.